BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Well, it is softball night here in Flea Hop. Hey, everybody, I'm Jonathan Tullis, and thanks for joining us here for varsity softball between our West Lincoln Bears and the visiting Lumberton Lady Panthers here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. And just unfortunately, some series of unfortunate events. This is our first broadcast of softball this year. But, you know, if you've been keeping up with the Lady Bears, you know they've been doing really well this year, off to a 12-2 start, and actually just played these same Lumberton Lady Panthers a couple of nights ago and defeated them 12-3 in 7 innings. So, Lady Panthers coming in with a record of 8-5. And we're actually ready to go a little early, so we're going to have the starting lineups coming up here from our PA announcer.
The game tonight between the Lumberton Lady Panthers and the West Lincoln Lady Bears. Let's meet the starters for Lumberton first. Leading off, number 9, Natalie Griffin. Batting second, number 20, Sydney Atkins. Batting third, number 30, Lindsay Abercrombie. Batting fourth, number 21, Kristen Brooks. Batting fifth, number 23, Carmen Walters. Batting sixth, number 18, Maddie Cobb. Batting seventh, number 5, Serenity Morgan. Batting eighth, number 17, Mackenzie Lofton. And batting ninth, number 14, Carrie Brooks. And now for the West Lincoln Lady Bears. Leading off and playing center field, number 22, Kaylee Wallace. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 10, Caroline Hedgepeth. Batting third and playing first base, number 26, Carly Britt. Batting fourth and catching, number 12, Riley Martin. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 36, Bailey Griffith. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 30, Brooklyn Huey. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 9, Kylie Durancy. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 4, Rainey Martin. And batting ninth and pitching, number 99, Haley Wallace. If you please stand now and remove your hats, we will play the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's
All right, so it is officially softball night in Flea Hop. And again, Lady Bears coming in tonight looking to keep up their winning ways, and especially against these same Lumberton Lady Panthers who they defeated just a couple of nights ago. So as we get ready to start the top of the first, I want to thank our sponsors for making all this possible here on BSPN, and they are our sponsors this year are Chris C. Alpha Insurance, Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Dennis Wallace, DRW Logging, who will be sponsoring the first pitch tonight, as well as Buffkin Dozier, Wilson Timber, Corey Myers of Higginbotham Insurance, Brookhaven, and Landmax agent Brett Rushing. Appreciate all of their sponsorship here on BSPN for making all of this possible. Haley Wallace in the circle tonight for the Lady Bears. And she has been doing really, really well this year. Again, if you've been keeping up with Lady Bears this year, she has been very instrumental in the Lady Bears' success this year. So we're going to get started here, and I'm also going to tell you Gavin is not with me tonight. He is at a track meet, so good luck to all the Bears runners and all of our track team members. So I'm doing everything tonight. I'm truly a one-man show, so if I mess up the cameras, I'm sorry. But we do have two cameras tonight. One behind home plate that you can see there, and then I'll show you the other shot that we got from the press box, mainly of the infield here. So we're getting started here at top of the first inning as Natalie Griffith, the shortstop for the Lady Panthers, comes to bat. And Wallace comes set, delivers, grounder over to short. Going to be fielded cleanly over to first. And the Bears very quickly have their first out of the inning.
Batting next, number 20, Sydney Atkins.
Sydney Atkins coming up, second baseman for the Lady Panthers. And just waiting on Game Changer to refresh, foul, straight back. Baseball also in action tonight, taking on Lawrence County. One final non-region tune-up before they begin region play next week against Bogachita. And next one going to be in for a ball. This is a region game for West Lincoln. Lumberton typically has been in Region 8, but there were some alignment issues, and Lumberton ended up in Region 7 this year. Next pitch going to be low and away for ball 2. So 2-0, or 2-1 rather, the count on Atkins. And Wallace delivers. Swung on and missed. Even it up at 2-2. Wallace, just a freshman. That one in there, got her looking for strike 3.
Batting next will be number 30, Lindsay Abercrombie.
So one out for the Lady Panthers. Also forgot to mention DRW sponsoring the first pitch. Forgot to mention them just a moment ago, but do appreciate them sponsoring Lady Bear softball here on BSPN. Wallace's first pitch to Lindsay Abercrombie, third baseman, in there for strike 1. So 0-1 to count with 2 outs, nobody on for Lumberton. Next pitch, a little bit too high. It's going to be ball 1. And the next one from Wallace, a little high and away for ball 2. So it'll make it 2-1 on Abercrombie. Wallace delivers her next pitch. Looked good to me, but the umpire disagreed. And the next pitch, that one's going to be high. So Wallace dealing her first walk of the inning. And that's going to bring up Kristen Brooks, designated player. And it looks like she's batting for the left fielder. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Checking the runner over at first, she got back. May notice at first, I don't know if you really see it very well, but there is a double base. That's a new rule this year for girls softball. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Runner can step on either bag, but to get the out, the fielder must step on the white. College baseball has a similar rule starting this year. And swung on and missed. Got the K-Burger, and that's going to do it for the Lady Panthers. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. And no score as of yet. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Getting underway in the bottom of the second as the Lady Bears coming to bat. Kaylee Wallace going to lead things off. Playing center field in today's game. And her first pitch she's going to take for strike one. In the circle is Carmen Walters for the Lady Panthers. Next pitch going to be wild. So that'll even it up at 1-1 for Kaylee Wallace. And that's going to be a pop-up. And going to fall foul. First baseman Carrie Brooks trying to make the play, but unable to. Got to the net before she could get an opportunity. Next pitch. That's in the zone. So that'll be strike three. So with one out, Caroline Hedgepeth, shortstop today, going to be coming in to bat for the Lady Bears. And Caroline, you may know, Colin signee for softball. Typically a pitcher, but does play in the field occasionally. Her bat, I can tell you, has been hot lately. So she'll look to keep that up today. Count 1-0 on Hedgepeth. Carly Britt on deck for the Lady Bears. That was going to be high, ball two. 2-0 on Hedgepeth, nobody out, or one out rather, nobody on. Hedgepeth looking to be the first base runner for the Lady Bears. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike one. Again, Lady Bears 12-2 coming into today's game. Ball three for Caroline Hedgepeth. 1-0 in region play. Again, this is a region game for the Lady Bears. So it'd be nice to sweep this series against the Lady Panthers. That was going to be fouled back. Count full, three balls, 2 strikes on Hedgepeth. And Walters in the circle for the Lady Panthers, comes set and delivers. Put into play. That was going deep to center all the way to the fence. So Hedgepeth's going to get the double and be the first base runner for West Lincoln here in the bottom of the first.
Next, first baseman,
Carly Britt coming up now. Going to try to get Hedgepeth back to the plate. And first pitch. Hedgepeth almost went to third, but thought better of it. I believe that was a ball, and it was. Swung on and missed. So that's even the count at 1-1. On deck for West Lincoln is Riley Martin, the catcher. Next pitch, popped up. And it's going to fall foul in left field. One and two now, the count on Britt. One out, runner at second. Next pitch. That was going to be a little low. Count back even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, that was going to be outside. Count full. So look for Britt to take her next pitch and put into play up the first base line. That's going to be fair. Hedgepeth's going to score easily as Britt rounds second. And coach is waving her all. She's going to go to the plate. That is an inside the park home run for Kaylee Britt.
Next, number 12, Riley Martin.
So that's going to score 2 for the Lady Bears. As Riley Martin comes to the plate. Oh, my goodness, I got the wrong score on there. Let me fix that. Need just a moment to get that corrected. Next pitch in there for strike. Count 1-1. Put into play over toward first, and she's going to make the catch. Get the second out of the inning.
Batting next, third baseman, Bailey Griffith.
Bailey Griffith coming to bat now for West Lincoln. Nobody on. And 2 outs here for Griffith as she takes her first pitch for ball 1. Next pitch from Walters, going to be fouled out. So Griffith now with an even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, that was going to be in the dirt. I want to say good luck to my son Noah. He and his baseball team, J-Con, getting ready for their second Jamboree game tonight in Summit. So good luck to J-Con and Noah. My son playing his first year of coach pitch this year. Griffith's next pitch in there for strike 2. He got a new bat today, so I'm sure he's also excited about that. Two balls, 2 strikes on Griffith. Nobody on, 2 away. Next pitch from Walters. Ooh, that's going to be just outside. I thought she might have nipped the corner, honestly, but umpire said it was a little out, so hey, we'll go with that. Payoff pitch coming up. Put into play. Deep into left. That's going to fall out of her glove. Griffith going to round first. She's going to second. Should get the double. And came off her glove. Not sure if we'd call that an error or a hit. I'd give her a hit.
Right fielder, Brooklyn Huey.
Brooklyn Huey coming to bat now, the right fielder. Yeah, I'd give her the hit on that. We'll say I was a double. Game Changer's not working for me, so I don't know. I don't know if the official book would agree with me on that, so I'll try to get that going here in a minute. Huey's first pitch in, going to be high and inside for ball 1. Next pitch. That one's going to be high as well for ball 2. I'm playing with the camera angle a little bit. Not sure which is the best for the when there's a batter. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If it's this one or if it's this one behind home plate. Next one in there. In the zone for strike 1. Kylie Jurancic on deck for the Lady Bears if Huey gets on. And that one's going to be low as well. 3 balls, 1 strike on Huey. Well, several of these girls also members of the Lady Bears basketball team. Had a great run this year, making it to the state quarterfinals. And that's going to fill the count up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Huey awaiting her next pitch from Walters. And she delivers. And she's going to get on. So that's going to bring up Jurancic, the left fielder. So we got runners at first and second now. Lady Bears up 2-0 over the Lady Panthers. Next pitch from Walters, swung on and missed for strike 1. And the next pitch. And that's going to be right up the pipe for strike 1, or strike 2 rather. 0-2 on Jurancic. And the next pitch. That was going to be in the dirt. Rainey Martin on deck playing second base today. Jurancic awaiting the 1-2. And that's going to be fouled. Next pitch. That was also going to be fouled back. Still 1-2. And Jurancic waiting her next pitch. Walters delivers. And that was going to be high. Evens it up 2-2. And fouled back once again. Next pitch coming up. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike though. Throw made to first and she's out. So that's going to do it for the Lady Bears here in the bottom of the first. But they get up 2-0. We'll be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Here we go for the top of the second inning. And I believe this is the pitcher Believe this is Walters up to bat. Okay. Yeah, Carmen Walters, the pitcher. Wallace delivers. Chopper over towards short or towards second. Throw made to first with no problem.
Batting next, Maddie Cobb.
So just like that, first out here for the Lady Bears. As Maddie Cobb, the catcher, comes on to bat for the Lady Panthers. And she's taking a lefty stance. Wallace makes her swing, and that's strike one. Next pitch. And not in the zone. Got to make it 1-1. Wallace's next pitch. I'll say that was low and outside for ball two. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. That'll be strike two. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. See, my inning didn't change. Let's fix that. And that's going to do it. There for Cobb, so she's the second out of the inning.
Batting next will be Serenity Morgan.
Serenity Morgan coming up for her first at bat of the game. And Morgan, the center fielder for the Lady Panthers. Wallace delivers up the pipe for strike one. Nobody on and 2 outs for Lumberton here in the top of the second. Lady Bears leading 2-0. Put into play. Catch, diving catch made in center field by Kaylee Wallace, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Fine defense there by the Lady Bears. As we go to the bottom of the second, this is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media.
BSPN.
Second getting underway as Randy Martin going to lead things off for the Lady Bears. Second baseman today, making her first appearance. And her first pitch is fouled back for strike one. Yeah, if you're watching, let me know if you when we're batting or when there's no other action going on. Let me know if you think. Hit over towards second. It's going to get past her. So Martin there with a single. So y'all let me know when there's a batter. If that angle's better or if that angle's better. Trying to figure out which is better for whichever situation. I don't know if that one's better for the behind the home plate view's better for when there's play going on. I don't know. I'm going to let you decide. So leave a comment and let me know. Haley Wallace's first pitch going to be taken for ball one. Her first appearance, she represents the bottom of the lineup, and we'll go back up to Kaylee Wallace in just a moment. And was going to go foul for strike one. One and one to count now on Wallace, on Haley Wallace. Next pitch fouled back toward the press box. Again, baseball also in action at Lawrence County. No score as of yet. They're in the top of the second inning. And that pitch going to be thrown over to second. And that's going to move Martin over to second. 2-2 the count. If you're wondering about Bailey Wallace's hit, or Bailey Griffith's hit earlier, that one's fouled off. Bailey Griffith's hit earlier was scored as a double. Did just confirm that on Game Changer. Two and two the count. Next pitch, that's way high. That's going to fill it up. So the payoff pitch coming to Haley Wallace here in just a second, and here it comes. That one's in the dirt, so she'll get to first.
Back to the leadoff batter, number 22, Kaylee Wallace.
So Kaylee Wallace going to come up to bat. Struck out her first appearance today. And next pitch. That was going to be fouled straight back. Don't know what that hit, but it sounded expensive. Actually, probably ended up on that awning. If you're ever over here at the ballpark, take a few steps up at the baseball press box. Just look at the top of the awning and how many softballs are up there. Next one in there for strike two. There's several. At least there was when I looked earlier. I keep waiting for somebody to go get them. 0-2 the count. Grounder put into play. Going to get past the third baseman. So Martin going to score. And Kaylee Wallace going to get a double.
There's a silver Pathfinder with a Mississippi State tag. You got people blocked in. Could you please move there?
So that was not Lumberton's run. That was definitely West Lincoln's run. Still having issues. As pitch, Caroline Hedgepeth in there for strike one. And next one going to be a ball. I'll get that fixed in a few minutes. 1-1 to count on Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth reaching at her last at bat. Put into play, straight over to the first baseman. That's going to be an out. So that's one away for the Lady Bears. And it brings up Carly Britt. Britt also reaching on her last bat, scoring 2 RBIs. Squared around the bunt, going to go straight back to the catcher. Actually, catcher did not catch it, so just strike one. And the next pitch also fouled away. 0-2 the count. Where that ball ended up hit a car. I almost parked there. I'm glad I didn't. So Haley Wallace and Kaylee Wallace represent the runners on for the Lady Bears. Kaylee at second, Haley at third. Put into play, hit well toward right center. That one's going to roll all the way to the fence, should score at least 2, and it will. So a stand-up triple for Carly Britt.
Next will be your catcher, number 12, Riley Martin.
Along with 2 RBIs to go along with it. Riley Martin, the catcher, coming up now. So the Lady Bears up 5-0 now. First pitch fouled away off the first baseline. Still just one away. One runner at third. Next pitch. Now we're going to be fouled back. So 0-2 the count on Martin. And the next pitch from Walters. That was going to be in the dirt. Next pitch. Also going to be in the dirt. Evens up 2-2. Bailey Griffith on deck. And the next pitch, grounder over towards short. And throw over to first. He is going to be in time. Still going to score a run, though. So give her the sack on that one.
Third baseman, Bailey Griffin.
That will clear the bases. Bring Bailey Griffith up to bat. Lady Bears now up 6-0. And it's going to be outside for ball one. And the next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Great cut there by Griffith, though. Popped up towards center. And Morgan under it makes the grab. And that's going to do it for the Lady Bears here in the bottom of the second. Damage is done, though, as they score 4 runs to go up 6-0. As we head to the top of the third, this is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Here we go for the Lady Panthers here in the top of the third inning. Leading off is Carrie Brooks, first baseman, swung on and missed for her first pitch for strike one. Wallace still in the circle for West Lincoln. Haley Wallace to be exact. And the next pitch, swung on, grounder, going to be handled by the shortstop. And throw made to first, no problem. So Hedgepeth to Britt. Going to bring up Carrie Wallace representing the bottom of the lineup for the Lady Panthers, so they're finally through. So that's Carrie Brooks up to bat. I think I said the wrong name. I'll be honest, I didn't even see what the first pitch was called. That was definitely a strike. 1-1 is the count. Next pitch from Hedgepeth. Grounder over toward Bailey Griffith, making the throw to Britt. And that's going to do it. 1, 2, 3, we're done. Going to the bottom of the third, this is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands.
And I got ahead of myself. That's only the second out. Sorry about that. Swung on and missed for strike one. We might still go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I got too excited. All right, so that's going to bring up Natalie Griffith. Swung on and missed for strike two. One at bat, hasn't gotten on. Next pitch, fouled back. Next pitch, she got a piece of it, though. Went straight back as she tipped it. Count remains 0-2. Ooh, looked good, but something was wrong with it. That's going to bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch also going to be fouled. I want to thank some of our sponsors real quick. Chris C., Alpha Insurance, McComb, Franklin, Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Dennis Wallace, and DRW Logging, Buffkin Dozer, Wilson Timber, Corey Myers, and Higginbotham Insurance, Brookhaven, and Landmax agent Brett Rushing. Appreciate their sponsorship here on BSPN. As the next pitch going to make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it looked like it was just outside the zone. So the deuce is wild on the scoreboard. Next pitch, swung on and missed, and that is the 3rd strike. Well, they did end up going 1, 2, 3. Just got a little ahead of myself. So we'll be back for the bottom of the 3rd. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Top of the 3rd, or bottom of the 3rd, rather, getting underway for West Lincoln. And it's Brooklyn Huey up to bat, I think. Yeah, that is Brooklyn Huey. Hit to center. Little trouble ball there. Did not think she was going to make the grab, and she didn't. So Huey going to get another double. Or get a double, rather. So that'll bring up Kylie Jurancic. Jurancic struck out in her first appearance of the game, so she'll look to avenge that. Squared around the bunt, but that's going to go foul. Over toward the Lumberton dugout. And the next pitch. That was in there. Make the count 0-2. Next pitch. That was going to be high for ball one. Forgot to mention new pitcher Sydney Atkins coming off of the Lady Panthers. She was previously playing second base, so really just made some defensive changes. That one fouled back, keep it 1-2. Baseball in action, still no score as of yet over at Lawrence County. Next pitch, hit over the shortstop's head. So that's going to bring Huey home and give Jurassic the double, RBI double.
Batting next, second baseman, Rainey Martin.
That's going to bring up Rainey Martin. One for one on the day. That was going to be upstairs for ball one. Lady Bears now up 7-0 here in the bottom of the third. Swung on and missed. Even it up at 1-1. And Kylie Jurassic at second base. Nobody out. Next pitch in the dirt. Jurassic thought about going. She's going to return to second. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Martin, on Rainey Martin. We've got 2 Martins and 2 Wallaces that are currently playing. Actually, there's another Wallace, Charlie Wallace rather. Two balls, 2 strikes. And I was going to be upstairs to fill it up. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. That's going to be the second out, or the first out, rather, of the inning.
Batting next, your pitcher, Haley Wallace.
Haley Wallace coming to bat now, the pitcher. Walked and also scored a run today. So not a bad day if you ask me. Squared around the bunt but pulled back. So 1-0 the count. Next pitch to Wallace. Squared around the bunt once again. Lays it down. Hit straight to the catcher. Still going to move Jurassic over to third. So give her the sacrifice to get the second out of the inning, but still moves the runner.
Batting next, leadoff batter, number 22, Kaylee Wallace.
So Kaylee Wallace coming up for her third time today. 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. In the dirt, nearly a pass ball. Catcher comes up with it. Good job there by Cobb. Next pitch. That was going to be high. 2-0. And the next pitch. Catcher wanted a strike. The umpire said it was a little too inside, I believe. So 3-0 the count on Wallace. That one's going to be high, so she'll go walking. Runners at the corners now for the Lady Bears. Actually, she's going to keep going towards second in a throwdown now. Runner going to score. So Jurassic going to get home with no problem. Wallace going to steal second.
Batting next will be your shortstop, Caroline Hedgepeth.
So that'll bring back Hedgepeth as the Lady Bears go up 8-0. So wow, great work there by the Lady Bears on that trickeration. Again, as Wallace was able to get into the throwdown, giving Jurassic time to come over from third, and she scored. Throw to home was not on time. So thus the Lady Bears up 8-0. Lumberton having a meeting at the circle. And the umpire gonna tell him it's time to get back to work. It looks like Sydney Atkins gonna remain in the circle after the meeting. Again, Caroline Hedgepeth, 1 for 2 on the day. Scored a run. Wallace going to steal third. So 1-0 with a runner at third, 2 outs. Next pitch to Hedgepeth in the dirt. It's a 2-0. And the next pitch popped up near the backstop. And going to hit the bleachers right in front of us. And next one not going to be in the zone. And going to be a pass ball on ball 4.
Batting next, first baseman, Carney Britt.
So score Wallace on the wild pitch. Hedgepeth going to first on the walk. That'll bring up Carly Britt. 4 RBIs on the day for Britt as she pops up toward the first baseline. It's going to go out of the park or go out of play. So you got Britt with 4 RBIs today. Let's see. He's also scored a triple in the inside park home run. So Britt having a day at the plate. Next one popped up towards center. And grab going to be made by Serenity Morgan, and that's going to do it for the Lady Bears in the bottom of the third. So we're going to the fourth. Lady Bears up 9-0. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Top of the fourth getting underway here for Lumberton. Sydney Atkins, the pitcher, going to lead things off. Atkins struck out in her first appearance of the game. Grounder over toward first. And that is going to be the first put out of the inning.
Heading next, Lindsay Abercrombie.
So Lindsay Abercrombie going to come up now and walked in her first appearance of the game. Incidentally, that's the only walk that Haley Wallace has issued today. First pitch in the dirt. Next pitch also going to be low for ball 2. Next pitch right at the pipe. That'll be strike 1. 2-1 now on Abercrombie. Wallace up to 38 pitches so far. Having a great day in the circle. We were just talking about a moment ago. So far, she's issued 4 strikeouts and only 1 walk. They're definitely having a great day. Next one going to be high. Second walk of the day on the same batter. So the Lady Panthers get a runner at first. And that's going to bring up Maddie Carmen. It should be Carmen Walters. No, we got a sub. Got a pinch hitter. Going to be Anaya Clark coming to bat. Batting for Kristen Brooks. So her first at bat of the day. Lady Bears up 9-0 here in the top of the fourth. 1 away with one on. First pitch in there for strike 1. Nearly had a throw out at first. Next pitch from Wallace. Swung on and missed. Feigned to throw to first. Trying to keep Abercrombie close. So 0-2 on Anaya Clark. Tried for a breaking ball, but it's a little too inside, so that'll make it 1-2. Next pitch going to be upstairs for ball 2. And the next one, also upstairs. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Wallace comes with with the payoff pitch. Little too low. She got the corner, but the ball was a little too low, so another walk issued. So that'll put runners at first and second now for the Lady Panthers.
And next, Carmen Walters.
So Carmen Walters coming up to bat now with runners at first and second. And that was going to be in the dirt for ball 1. And the next pitch put into play. Hedgepath came off of her glove. Throw to first. That's in time. Still going to move the runners, though.
Next catcher, Maddie Cobb.
So 2 away for Maddie Cobb coming up. Struck out in her only appearance today. Two away now, top of the 4th inning. Wallace comes set and delivers. And wasn't where the umpire wanted it, so that's going to be ball one. And that one's going to be outside for ball two. Throw over to third, not successful. Abercrombie at third for the Lady Panthers and Clark at second. The 2-0. That was going to be upstairs for ball three. And the next pitch. That was in the zone. 3 balls, 1 strike now on Cobb. And going to be fouled at the third baseline. Count now full, 3-2. Payoff pitch. And another walk for the Lady Panthers. Bases juice with 2 outs.
Batting next, Serenity Morgan.
And it'll bring up Serenity Morgan, the third, the center fielder. That's going to be a pass ball. Looks like it is going to score a run for the Lady Panthers, and it will. Ball still loose. So 2 runs going to score for the Lady Panthers. Cobb going to move over to third. And Coach John Floyd going to call timeout to go and talk to his infielders. Try to figure out the best course of action from here. You want to thank our sponsors here on BSPN, Chris C. Alpha Insurance, Macomb, Franklin, Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Dennis Wallace, and DRW Logging. Appreciate them. Buffkin Dozer, Wilson Timber, Corey Myers, Higginbotham Insurance, Brookhaven, and Landmax agent Brett Rushing. As Coach Floyd continues his conversation with the infield, looks like he's just trying to calm him down a little bit, and looks like Wallace is going to remain in the circle. Just letting them know, hey, look, no harm done. Still way ahead. Got to settle down and finish the work here and move on to what's next. And have Maylee Cobb, runner at second. A runner at third, rather, for the Panthers. Put into play, going to get over the head of Martin as another run scores for the Panthers. So that makes it 9-3. As Morgan gets the single. And Mackenzie Lofton going to bat now. Swung on and missed on her first pitch. Lofton with an at bat today. Put into play over toward third. Griffith making the throw to first to Britt. It's in time, and that ends the inning. Lady Panthers get on the board, but the Lady Bears still ahead 9-3 as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Or bottom of the fourth, rather. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Riley Martin going to lead things off for the Lady Bears here, bottom of the fourth inning, as they lead 9-3. Lady Panthers scoring 3 in the top of the fourth, so Lady Bears looking to get those back. Put into play over towards short, and the throw is in time. So quickly have an out here for the Lady Bears. And that's going to bring up Bailey Griffith. Griffith with a double on the day. And first pitch in the dirt. Lady Bears, if you're wondering, with 8 hits on the day so far. Next pitch. Gapper over toward left. And Griffith's going to reach first with no problem, so give her the single.
Heading next, Brooklyn Huey.
Brooklyn Huey coming to bat now for West Lincoln. 1 for 1, also had a walk, scored a run. So that's her stat line so far. And her first pitch, I believe that was going to be outside. Nonetheless, it's ball 1. Next pitch. That one's going to be wild. So move Griffith over to second. Baseball team trailing 2-0 to Lawrence County. And they are in the top of the 5th. Next pitch going to be for a ball. 3-0 the count. Bailey Griffith at second, 1 out for the Lady Bears. Squaring around a bunt. Going to pull it back. Ball going to be low and inside. So she'll take a walk. Griffith's going to move, or actually going to stay at second.
Heading next, Kylie Jurancic.
So runners at first and second for Kylie Jurancic. She's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Scored a run as well. Rainey Martin on deck, playing second base today. Pitch, going to be fouled away. Walters with the next pitch. Actually, Walters getting in there. It's going to be in the dirt. Sydney Atkins is actually the pitcher for the Lady Panthers. Wasn't changed on Game Changer, just noticed that. I'll try to keep that straight. Next pitch going to be in there for strike 1. Or strike 2, rather. 1-2 on Jurancic. Put into play. And going to get into shallow center. Griffith being held up at third, so now we got the bases juiced.
Heading next, second baseman Rainey Martin.
As Rainey Martin comes to bat. And that was going to be in the dirt for ball 1. And the next pitch popped up. Infield fly rule in effect. Going to drop.
Batter
Yep, batter is automatically out as the infield fly rule was in effect. So that'll be the second out.
Batting next will be Haley Wallace.
So the bases are going to continue to be loaded for Haley Wallace. Wallace reaching on a walk, scoring a run, and also just having a day in the circle. Next pitch in the dirt. So 1-0 for Wallace. Again, bases loaded. 2 outs. Top of the lineup coming up after Wallace, should she get on. Going to be a foul ball there. Kaylee Wallace on deck. Popped up. Gonna be a trouble ball. Nope, she got it. So that'll do it for the Lady Bears. They'll leave 3 stranded. As we go to the top of the 5th, this is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Several defensive changes for the Lady Bears as Caroline Hedgepath now in the circle. Rainey Martin moving over to short, and Haley Wallace going to second. And Hedgepath's first pitch right at the pipe for a strike. So Carrie Brooks, leadoff batter, representing the bottom of the lineup for the Lady Panthers. Popped up. Britt under it, makes the grab. First out of the inning.
Batting next will be Natalie Griffith.
So Natalie Griffith going to come up 0 for 2 on the day. One of those is a strikeout. And Hedgepath comes set, delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 1. And Hedgepath signing with Co-Lin to play softball for the Lady Wolves. So they are having a year as well. You've been keeping up. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So the 0-2 coming, swung on and missed. Gonna get her swinging. 2 outs now for the Lady Panthers as Natalie Griffith comes to bat.
Batting next, Sydney Atkins.
Or Sydney Atkins, rather. Gotcha. All right, so this is actually Sydney Atkins up to bat for the Lady Panthers. Somehow I got a little discombobulated. Hedgepath's first pitch to her going to be outside for ball 1. That's up the pipe for strike 1. 1-1 now on Atkins. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Hedgepath delivers. Swung on and missed. That'll be strike 2. And the next one. Put into play. Straight over to Bailey Griffith at third. She's going to make the grab. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, and we're done. Bottom of the 5th coming up. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media.
BSPN.
Top of the lineup coming up for the Lady Bears is Kaylee Wallace. Stepping into the box first. 1 for 2 on the day. And first pitch taken for ball 1. Next pitch. That's going to be wild to make the count 2-0. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike now on Wallace. Put into play, gapper between third and short. And going to be bobbled in left field. Rounding second, headed for third, going to get held up. So I don't know if that's going to be an error or a hit, just because of the way it was bobbled, but nonetheless, we got a runner at third now.
Batting next, Caroline Hedgepeth.
And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Caroline Hedgepeth. 1 for 2 on the day. He's also reached on a walk, scored a run. And forgot to mention, Kaylee Wallace had an RBI scored. So again, Hedgepeth 1 for 2. And a walk. And first pitch in the dirt. Wallace chased back to third. And the next pitch. Right at the letters for strike 1. Next pitch upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Hedgepeth. Going to be a wild pitch, should score Wallace. And unfortunately, in a throwdown situation, tag missed at home, but she gets thrown out at third. So that'll be the first out of the inning. 3 balls, 1 strike now on Hedgepeth. Nobody on and 1 out now. I tell you, I thought Wallace was going to score on that one. They just got her by half a step. And next pitch upstairs, it's going to send Hedgepeth to first base.
Batting next, Carly Britt.
Carly Britt coming to the box now. 2 for 3 today with 4 RBIs and 2 runs scored. She's hit a triple and a home run, inside the park home run today. That's going to be upstairs. Hedgepeth's going to move to second. One away, runner at second for the Lady Bears. Hit well. Over to left. That's going to fall. So Hedgepeth will score. Britt going to get held up at third. That is her second triple of the day. So Lady Bears now up 10-3. One away, runner at third. As Riley Martin comes to bat. She's 0 for 3 today, but she's got an opportunity here to make up for that with interest. Put into play, grounder over towards short. Throw over to first, going to be in time, but still going to score the runner.
Next, third baseman, Bailey Griffith.
So Bailey Griffith going to come to bat now, 2 for 3 on the day. Represents one of the doubles for the Lady Bears. 11-3 your score. Put into play, chopper past the third baseman. And she's going to get stopped at, no, she's going to keep going. She's going to second. So another double there for Bailey Griffith.
Batting next, right fielder, Brooklyn Huey.
Actually, she's going to move over to third on the throwing error. Brooklyn Huey coming to bat now for West Lincoln. 1 for 1, reached on 2 walks. And it's going to be outside for ball 1. Gapper hit toward left. That's going to score Griffith. As Huey gets her first hit of the day.
Batting next, Mikali Jurancic.
So 2 away now with a runner at first as Kylie Jurancic comes to bat. 2 for 3 with an RBI. Run scored. Brooklyn Huey at first. Actually represents the game-ending run as we are in run rule territory. Chopper up the first base line, going to go foul. And going to put Gabby DeLong to run at first base for Brooklyn Huey. So now DeLong going to represent the game-ending run at first. And that's going to be in the dirt. She hesitates a little bit, gets back to first, and gets back in time. I think she would have made it to second, but nonetheless, she's safely back at first. Comes a Jurancic wild pitch. DeLong going to go this time and make it to second on the wild pitch. So that'll be 2-1 on the count. Next one going to be upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. And the next pitch. That's going to be upstairs for a walk. So now runners at first and second for West Lincoln. Rainey Martin coming to bat now. 1 for 3 on the day. Game-ending run at second base with Gabby DeLong. Put into play, hit well over toward left. Gonna fall. DeLong being waved home. And she's gonna get there. And folks, you can wrap it up in green and white as the Lady Bears win by 10-run rule, 13-3 against the Lumberton Lady Panthers. 2-0 now in region play. So congrats to the Lady Bears. Awesome start to the year as they move their record up to 13-2. All right, so the Lady Bears will be back in action on Saturday. There's going to be a tournament here in Flea Hop. They'll be taking on Lloyd Star and Enterprise, and we will have those games, both of those games for you right here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. I'm Jonathan Tullis. Thank you for joining us. And let me just mention our sponsors one more time. Chrissy Alpha Insurance, Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Dennis Wallace at DRW Logging, Bufkin Dozer, Wilson Timber, Corey Myers, Higginbotham Insurance, and Landmax agent Brett Rushing. Again, I'm Jonathan Tullis. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you Saturday here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Good night.
Thanks for joining us on BSPN. Find our schedule of games at bspn.live.